Just firstly, looking at transfers, do you have any frustrations at all at the lack of transfer business so far done by the club?
No, not at all. We've identified targets that we're looking at to try and bring in. There's a lot of hard work going on behind the scenes to make them happen. We've had some progress behind the scenes, and when there's something to announce, we'll give you that information. But delighted to get John in and Fashion, and hopefully we can do a little bit more business before the window shuts.
In an ideal world, how many more players would you like to get in to strengthen the squad?
Well, look, I think it's very difficult to put a number on that. I don't think there'll be many incomings, that's for sure. But whilst the window's still open, you never know what's going to land on your table in terms of people bidding for your players. So I don't want to make a liar out of myself. I'm always trying to be honest and respectful with you guys. We're trying to make an addition in the midfield area. I can certainly tell you that. But what I won't do is comment on any other club's players. I don't think that's professional from my point of view.
Stephen, you must have been delighted with Calvin Bassey's performance on Friday night. Is there an opportunity that he's potentially carved for himself to feature tomorrow, do you think?
Potentially. I like that word in your question. You know me, I'm not one to give teams out 24 hours before a big game. But what I can confirm is Calvin's in a fantastic place. He can't do any more. He's training ever so well. His confidence is high up, and I don't think he'd done much wrong the other night. I thought his performance was really strong, in and out of possession, and he has since that game given me something to think about. But I'll confirm my team tomorrow night. But I'm really happy with both my young fullbacks. They're doing everything I'm asking of them.
Sure thing. Hi, Stephen.
Hello, Raman. You okay?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Good.
Stephen, you mentioned there that you're after a midfielder. Is that imminent? How well down the line are you with that?
As I said earlier, the progress is really good. It's strong. I'm hoping to have some news in the coming days. And but until obviously it's done and dusted, it's very hard to give you an exact day, time, and date. I'm hoping for more positive news in the coming hours, maybe sometime tomorrow, and maybe we might have something to say around tomorrow's game. We'll just have to wait and see. But I don't want to get too carried away or ahead of myself as well.
Just feeling you're missing that extra person in midfield then?
Well, yeah, that's the reason why I've just confirmed we are looking to strengthen in that area. We've got a couple of players that are capable of dropping down and playing as hybrids, if you like, but it is an area where last year, come the end of the season, after the amount of games and volume of games, we felt we were a little bit short at times. We did ask Glenn Kamara, Stephen Davis and Joe Rebo to go above and beyond, and they did that. But I don't want to be as vulnerable as I was towards the back end of the season. I do want to have options. I do like two top players in each position, and if we can get this signing that we're looking at over the line in the coming days, then I'll be really satisfied with the engine room.
Is that permanent or loan, Stephen?
We'll have to wait and see.
Good afternoon, Stephen.
Afternoon,
hopefully.
Mark. Perfect.
Depending on tomorrow night's result, could you be faced with a rotation problem? Considering that the next leg comes before the Celtic game, or are you just looking to get over the line, come what may?
Well, I think we just play what's in front of us first and foremost. I don't think we have to worry about the second leg or the Old Firm or Ross County right here, right now. I think we have to worry about putting a strong team out tomorrow and trying to get a real positive result that sets us up for next week. Then you make decisions after the game when the result's there. So no, we don't get ahead of ourselves here. It is very much a game at a time. I've said it so many times. But look, I think the squad has to be in by a certain time today, so we've already got that pick. That'll be released very soon, and you'll see the squad we've picked, which is very strong to try and get the job done over both legs.
Nikola Katic, where you see his short to medium future?
Yes, we've had conversations with Nico in the last few days. He played a B team game. He managed to play around 70 minutes and come through that, which is positive news. We're having discussions with Nico now to find the best solution for him in the coming months. He needs to play football. I can't guarantee him them games at the moment, so we're trying to find the right solution for the boy in the short term. But in terms of people putting two and two together and writing his future off at Ibrox and saying that he's not in the plans or he's going to be sold, I think that's wide of the mark. We're happy with Nico. He's had a real serious injury over the last 12 months and more. So now it's about how can we get him a certain amount of games to get him right up to speed and in the best place he can be in, because there's no getting away from it. It takes time to come back from that level of injury.